Now, sister, what's the comfort?
As all comforts are. Most good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, intends for you his swift ambassador, where you shall be in everlasting leisure. Therefore your best appointment make with speed. Tomorrow you set on.
Is there no remedy?
None. But such a remedy as to save a head to cleave a heart in twain.
But is there any?
Yes. Rather you may live. There's a devilish mercy in the judge that if you'll implore it will free your life but fetter you till death.
Perpetual durance?
Aye. Just a perpetual durance of restraint. Though all the world's vicinity that you had through a determined scope.
In what nature?
Such a one as you consenting to it would bark your honor from that trunk you bear and leave you.
Let me know the point!
I do fear thee, Claudio, and I quake. Lest thou a feverish life shouldst entertain in 6 or 7 winters more respect than perpetual honor. Darest thou die? The sense of death is most an apprehension, and the poor beetle that we tread upon finds a pang as great as when a giant does.
Why give you me this shame? Think you I can a resolution fetch from flowery tenderness? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride, and hug it in mine arms.
There spake my brother. Yes, my father's grave did utter forth a voice, thou must die. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward sainted deputy, his filth within being cast, it would appear upon as deep as hell.
Precise, Angela.
Oh, 'tis the cunning livery of hell! The damnedest body to invest and cover in precise guards. Dost thou think, Claudio, if I would yield him my virginity, thou mightst be free?
Heavens, it cannot be!
Yes! He would give it thee from thy rank offense, so to offend him still. This night's the time that I should do what I abhor to name, or else thou diest tomorrow.
Thou shalt not do it.
A word but my life. I'd throw it down for your deliverance as frankly as a pin.
Thanks, dear Isabel.
Be ready, Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. Has he affections in him that thus can make him bite the law by the nose when he would force it? Sure, it is no sin, or of the deadly 7 it is the least.
Which is the least?
If it were damnable. He being so wise. Why would he for the momentary trick be perdurably fined? Oh, Isabel.
What says my brother?
Death is a fearful thing.
And shamed life a hateful...
Aye, but to die! And go we know not. Where? To lie in cold obstruction and to rot! The sensible warm motion to become a kneaded clod. The delighted spirit to bath fiery floods. Or to reside in thrilling region of thick-ribbed ice. To be imprisoned in the viewless winds and blown about with restless violence round about the pendant world. Or to be worse than worst of those that lawless and in certain thought imagine howling. 'Tis too horrible. The weariest and most loathed worldly life that age, ache, penury, and imprisonment can lay on nature is a paradise to what we fear of death.
Alas, alas!
Sweet sister, let me live! What sin you do to save a brother's life, nature dispenses so far that it becomes a virtue.
Oh, you beast! Oh, faithless coward! Oh, dishonest wretch! Wilt thou be made a man out of my vice? Is it not a kind of incest to take a life from thine own sister's shame? Heaven shield my mother played my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance. Die! Perish! But my bending down reprieve thee from thy fate. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death. No word to save thee.
Nay, hear me, Isabel.
Oh, fie! 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 Thy sin's not accidental, but a trade. Mercy to thee would prove itself a bawd. 'Tis best thou diest quickly.
Hear me, Isabella!